A dreamer is one who can only find his way by moonlight, and his punishment is that he sees the dawn before the rest of the world. Oscar Wilde. When we are in love, we seem to ourselves quite different from what we were before. Blaise Pascal. Hope is a waking dream. Aristotle. To live alone is the fate of all great souls. Arthur Schopenhauer. To be angry is to let others' mistakes punish yourself. Buddha. Nothing is more intolerable than to have to admit to yourself your own errors. Ludwig van Beethoven. Love is a serious mental disease. Plato. We never live, we are always in the expectation of living. Voltaire. Nothing exists except atoms and empty space, everything else is opinion. Democritus. Skepticism, that dry carries of the intelligence. Victor Hugo. Where sense is wanting, everything is wanting. Benjamin Franklin. He who cannot give anything away cannot feel anything either. Friedrich Nietzsche. We ourselves are the authors of almost all our woes and griefs, of which we so unreasonably complain. Casanova. When we are born we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools. William Shakespeare. If we are not ashamed to think it, we should not be ashamed to say it. Cicero. What you seek is seeking you. Rumi. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. Aristotle. It's only those who do nothing that make no mistakes, I suppose. Joseph Conrad. All changes, even the most longed for, have their melancholy, for what we leave behind us is a part of ourselves. We must die to one life before we can enter another. Anatole France. We are ever striving after what is forbidden, and coveting what is denied us. Ovid. No compliment can be eloquent, except as an expression of indifference. George Eliot. He is dead in this world who has no belief in another. Johann Wolfgang Goethe. There is something great and terrible about suicide. Honoré de Balzac. No bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings. William Blake. I only ask to be free. The butterflies are free. Charles Dickens. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. Pythagoras. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. Friedrich Nietzsche. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. Isaac Newton. Two things awe me most, the starry sky above me and the moral law within me. Immanuel Kant. We become moral when we are unhappy. Marcel Proust.